Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm happy to be here again with you guys with another important and urgent topic. Easter is just around the corner, so this is what I want to talk about with you guys today and share my thoughts and my feelings on this holiday. Easter is by definition the celebration of life, and as I grew older I questioned that because Easter is anything else for me today than the celebration of life. First off, I would like to say that I'm not religious at all and I've never been. But when I grew up, we also celebrated Easter with my family because that's just what we did and that's just what everybody else does. And yeah, we got together because everybody had off work, had off school, and sat together, had a big feast, always included that chopped up animal parts and eggs and chocolate and a lot of animal derived products. As children, it is, of course, a very fun time, and I do have a lot of childhood memories and teenage memories of Easter, but that basically has to do with the people I was with at that time. I always remember the people I was with at certain times and not really what we had for dinner or what we had as gifts. So yeah, but I think it is very important to reflect and see what did we have for dinner and what did we get as gifts, because like I said before, Easter is by definition the celebration of life, but nowadays I see it as a get-together, as an event of death. Easter without eggs is no Easter for so many people. It's just so included in our society, in this celebration, in this holiday, that we can't even wrap our heads around Easter holidays without eggs, because you can find them everywhere. You can find them at supermarket stores and you find them at restaurants, and people give them to each other colored. They color them themselves, put them on little trees and plants and everything, and yeah, they also cook them and put them with Easter dinners. What we never think of is where does the egg come from, or what's the whole history behind an egg. And the thing is that eggs come from exploited hands. You have the egg hens that are kept in tiny filthy little cages. They don't even have like an A4 paper to move. They spend their whole life in a cage, and it's dark and the air is really bad. And they have to produce eggs. If they don't produce eggs, they get murdered against their will because they're useless to the industry. And who we never think of are the male baby chicks that get shredded, suffocated, or drowned because they're not born the right species, because they cannot lay eggs. So all the male baby chicks are maybe 1 day old and they get murdered against their will because they can't produce eggs. Easter also always means chocolate. We get those little chocolate bunnies at the stores wrapped in very colorful gold tin foil, and we give them to each other for Easter, but we never think about what the history of those is, because milk is a product, or it's a product of animal exploitation. It's the breast milk of a mother that had to be forcefully impregnated against her will, with the semen of a bull that was also forced to give that semen, and the mother cow had to carry out her baby for 9 months, just as we humans do. And then when she gives birth to the baby, her baby is taken away from her so we can have her breast milk, or the baby's breast milk. And if the baby is a male, he gets taken away from the mother and murdered against his will, or raised and sold to somebody else who's then raising that baby to murder him for his flesh. If it's a female baby, then she has the same fate as her mother, and she will, like the minute she's able to have kids, she will get forcefully impregnated, and she will have to do that over and over again. So, and her babies are taken away. So you see the vicious cycle in this. And I think it's very important to talk about this because, like I said before, chocolate is always nicely wrapped at supermarkets. It has a great advertisement slogan on it. It's colorful. It shows happy cows on the wrapping or the package. But in fact, it's a really cruel industry we're supporting by buying milk chocolate or any any product that includes milk or milk powder. Another non-human animal that I'm thinking of who gets exploited for Easter are sheep. Sheep are in general not only used and exploited for their wool, so for the hair, but also for the milk, their breast milk, so same fate as mother cows, but also for their babies. For Easter, a lot of people eat roasted lamb, and a lot of people never think about what a lamb actually is. They see the meat in front of them, but they never think, who was that before? And to be honest, it's a little baby lamb. I don't know if you've never seen a little baby lamb or you don't have it right in front of your eyes right now, go to your browser, type in little baby lamb, and you'll see who you're eating for Easter. I want to use this moment to shed light on the whole animal industry, because it's not only for Easter, it's every single day where people decide to buy the chopped up dead animal body parts at supermarkets, and they never think about whose life they're eating away, or when they buy dairy or eggs, who has to suffer for what they call products and what they call food. Another animal that's also get exploited and often forgotten at Easter, even though it's so obvious, is the Easter bunny. A lot of people think it's a really good idea to buy bunnies, alive bunnies, for their children to play with, to have a special gift or so. And the truth is, bunnies do not do well with children, and also bunnies are the most abandoned animals after Easter. So it is never a good idea to, in the first place, buy an animal, because an animal is not a commodity, it's not a product, it's not a gift. And we have to realize that they take a lot of care, a lot of love, and a lot of space. And if you're not willing to take that time and that love and that care for this individual, then please do not decide to have a companion. In general, if you decide to that you want to live with a companion, please adopt and don't shop them. So summarizing all the information that I just told you, Easter for me is an event of horrendous cruelty and horrible violence done to non-human animals who are innocent, who never did anything wrong in their life. And we need to see that, and we need to realize that. And it's important that we see that they're living sentient beings who do not want to die for our short taste pleasure. Easter is like Christmas, a celebration where people get together and they normally enjoy meals together. My first video here on YouTube was about how to talk to family members when you get together for celebrations, for birthdays, for Christmas, for Easter, whatsoever. If you have family gatherings, on how to talk to them to make this celebration or this get together a vegan one. So if you go up here and see this little card here, if you're interested into how to talk to your family members, just click it and you'll get directly to that video. If you're not yet vegan and watch this video, I highly recommend you to watch Dominion. It's a documentary, it's an ethical documentary, and I'll put it down in the description box. I think you have to watch it if you're still consuming animals or their secretions, and I really want you to reflect and to see what you're paying for if you're still deciding on animal-derived sources. What I also recommend is to go to Google and type in vegan Easter meals, and you'll be surprised how easy it is to celebrate life with letting others live. And you'll see how many recipes are there on the internet. A lot of people have put thoughts into how to create traditional Easter meals, but in vegan, without hurting animals at all. So yeah, so that's it for today. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment down in the comment box. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, if it was of any value for you. And please click the notification bell if you want to be reminded when a new video is uploaded. And when you're right at it right now, then also click the subscription button so that I get it out. Before I go, I quickly want to share some great news with you guys. A couple of days ago, I released 3 new shirt designs on riseupmerch.com, and I'll leave the website link down in the description box. The shirts are ethically sourced, they're vegan, they're fair trade, they're all natural cotton, and organic. So yeah, if you want to support me and my activism and get something in return, I think it's a great opportunity to do that by purchasing a shirt. All right, so see you the next time, and stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.